And I am live. Good morning, everybody, from the lovely mountain town of Cumberland, Maryland. And I hope that your Tuesday is off to a great start as you guys prep for your 4th of July. Well, I don't have Tim Hortons coffee, but it'll do. The big boy here from McDonald's. Good morning. Good morning. I can't read that. Good morning. Good morning. Unfortunately, I don't read Farsi, but good morning to you. Good morning, Matt and Eric, the two handsome boys down there. Good morning, Patsy Cline. Good morning, Ginger. How are you from Cumberland, Maryland? Oh, I'm really glad I got out here last night. Good morning, Patsy Cline. Good morning, Bake. Justin Mello. Good morning to you. And if you're not following me on Instagram, you should. Joan Ann Smith. Beautiful day in Yellowstone. Ginger says, great, thanks. Hope you are. Yeah. It's a wonderful morning here in Cumberland. Temperature at game time is 76 degrees. It's nice after dropping down to the mid 60s last night, boondocking out here. Checking in from smoking hot Myrtle Beach. There we go, Miss Susan. Nice to see you today. I'll tell you, when you come into a town at nighttime, it's a little difficult to nail the right boondocking spot, and I ended up being right next to this very heavy rail yard over here. And you know, I'm the kind of dummy that grew up thinking that you only, it's a Potomac, yeah, it's an electric truck. Woke up, went to bed thinking that, well, a train just goes by once in a while. Those trains were moving all night long. Good morning, Chris. Yeah, the trains are fun, but man, they're just banging around. Boom! Every time a train starts to move, you hear the boom, 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 boom of all the rattle of the free play being taken out and the couplings there. So it was. I slept okay. I'm not complaining. Air is clean out here. It's wonderful. It beats overnighting in Baltimore. What's your destination today? Well, I got a couple things that I want to do today, and if you haven't given it a thumbs up, please consider doing so. Thank you, Ginger. Hello, Libby. Libby, how are you doing, honey? Nice to see you. The big objective today is to hang out with my friend Simon some today. Simon Simple, you know him. He is a really sweet guy, and he lives in this beautiful mountain valley town called Cumberland. And I met him in Las Vegas, and I did not know at that time. You know, he was busy doing stuff at the streaming house with Dave's in Las Vegas. Hey, how you doing, Dave? He was busy at the streaming house in Dave's, and I never knew that he wanted to really hang with me that much. And only after I left, it's like, oh man, Simon was so disappointed that. How you doing, Nicole? Simon was so disappointed that he didn't get to chooch with you. Well, I decided as long as I was in Baltimore and it was hot as hell yesterday down there, that I would take the opportunity to chooch with him today and go around a little bit in Cumberland here. So that's the main agenda today. And then in the afternoon, I will take off destination Detroit. I'm doing good, Nicole. I have about five and a half hour drive to Detroit. Storms in the north headed to Detroit. Well, I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Usually they're the thunderstorm variety that just pass, come and go. So, oh, thank you, Libby. I'm feeling good today. I slept pretty well. I was chooching around last night. Yeah, it's okay, Nicole. I've driven 13 hours before, so this is. I'm ready for Dee and Rosie to reunite. Good morning, Deb. How are you? Nice to see you, Deb the RN in the chat. It's nice to see you pop in this morning on a lovely Des Moines, Iowa morning. But like I say, I sure as heck could have picked a better spot. I thought maybe a train would pass through every hour or so. Man, they're just hustling trains here. This is like a big crossroads rail. I mean, I'm right where West Virginia, Pennsylvania, Maryland, and Virginia all come together out here. It's a beautiful area. So we'll be able to chooch around a little bit and show some of Cumberland today, I hope. I think I need to get this plugged in here. D-Dub is waiting. Yep. D-Dub is waiting. Let's see. Yeah, Mountain Mama. Yeah, it's not really big mountains compared to the west, but it's very lovely here. There's a lot of trees, but like I said, sleeping next to a big rail yard, I never knew they hustled so many trains around out here, but the people have been very friendly. If you were on the Rosie Murphy stream last night, you saw the drive from Baltimore to Cumberland. It took about 2 hours and 40 minutes, I would say. And it got me effectively out of that hellish heat for going live of you. Oh, okay. Yeah, good. Nicole says the image is good. You know what? I've had really good carry with Verizon here. Sending you a PayPal refund in my Streamlabs for some reason. Oh, no, I don't know what happened. It just sometimes, if it doesn't go through the right claim process, but I appreciate that, Libby. Maybe retry again and I'll get it straightened out. Good morning, Andrea. Motown bound this afternoon. I think I will do that drive on the Rosie Murphy channel tonight. I've been taking a break. Sometimes, especially if you're overseas, I don't know what quite happens. So I'm waiting on Simon. Let's see, he's going to be here in about 5 or 10 minutes. Maybe we'll get him to sit in a bit this morning. This trip is doing you. Oh, thank you, Nicole. Yeah, I'm feeling good. Good morning, Jeff G. I've been really happy with Verizon. I have to say that for for being all across the country, I'm getting really strong signal. I hate that you can have music on can't have music on your stream. Good morning, Yasmin. You have music on the stream. Well, YouTube and Sony Music and Universal Music Group, they've always had their problems with YouTube. Hello, Baked 2424. What is that? Baked 247. Good morning, Connie. Nice to see you this morning. So I have achieved my easternmost objective. I did get to spend 2 very nice days with my pops. He's doing pretty good over there in Baltimore. But man, that heat yesterday. I did 4 good streams. Thank you, Bake 24/7. Appreciate it. A lot of people have been joining the stream. It's one of the nice beauties about being on the road is not being involved in all of the drama. You start to lose your handle on it. Other things start to take priority, so you kind of lose the flow of what's going on. Yeah, that's the real hood down there. Like I said, you couldn't pay me $1,000 to go Choochin down one of those streets. There's just no way. And with all the boarded up homes and the few homes that are populated, the people were very pissed off in there. It's been a lot of fun so far. Squeezing your own boobs. There you go. I just, I knew I wasn't going to be able to do it. There's certain midline sections I could do it. I will be meeting another friend of the channel today. The wonderful Simon, who lives in this lovely mountain town of Cumberland. I think a lot of people must work for the railroad over here. So Please tell Simon I said hi. He might pop into the, probably be driving around looking where I am, looking to find me over here. And then we're supposed to go do a little touring around today, so it's going to be a good time. He lives in a very interesting place here. It ain't Tim Hortons, I can tell you that. Remember, you guys, start your day the Canadian way with Tim Hortons. Put a little Canada in your morning. Hello, Katja. Nice to see you. Yeah, make sure that you're on live chat this morning. I don't know what kind of car he drives. But isn't it nice he can spend 4 or 5, yeah, if he could hit the like button. If he very gracious but to spend some time today to see me. You know, I could have bypassed Cumberland, but I owed Simon the extra drive to get in here. You know, the interstate goes north towards Pittsburgh and then points west. But I owed him after having left him feeling kind of shortchanged in Las Vegas. So he's such a wonderful friend. Are you familiar with Simon? Yeah, Simon Simple is his channel. Having my oatmeal and chai tea with you this morning. It's my girl Ginger. She does it. Yeah, it's going to be a quiet morning. I know I'm starting very early. A lot of people, I don't know what time it is. Yeah, it's just 6 o'clock. I want to give a big birthday shout out to my best friend Janet Fields. Happy birthday to you today, honey. You old bat. She's like 82 today or something like that. It's 81 or 82, something like that. She's meaner than hell, isn't she? Yeah, happy birthday to you. She has been my friend for 11 years. Yep. So I hope she gets that. She got a little something. I sent her something from the road here. I dare not forget her birthday. You know, I always think it's the 2nd or 3rd. I know it's not on the 4th. So you take a shot. She has been my friend since 2008, way back on adult friend finder days. Give you a look out the front here. Yep, Janet. Mr. Z, how are you? I slept okay last night. Kind of not much to see here on the lot here. You see some of the hills. This town sits down in a bit of a valley here. It's where the CNO, the Chesapeake and Ohio Canal. You have a lot of rail traffic moving in here. It's this big time coal country. You talked about her in an early video. Hey, Jock Blue. Yeah, got Mr. Z in the chat. Nice to see you, Mr. Z. Yeah, what a day out. So we'll spend about 4 or 5 hours. I would like to be in Detroit tonight. And I think taking off in the afternoon will be a real advantage. I wasn't real crazy about driving out 70 and 68. There's just no lighting at all on those highways, so it was a little spooky out there. Because you don't have much traffic to encounter. So hopefully I'll be there really before the sun goes down tonight in Motown, Detroit bound. We got Miss Cassidy in here, Miss Cassidy Hampton in the chat. For those of you who don't know, on the map, this is way out here in western Maryland. It's about 100 miles, I would say, west of Baltimore. It's impossible this afternoon or evening here in Ohio. Okay, take care, Libby. Nice to see you. Oh, Cassidy is unbelievable. She's baking down in Myrtle Beach, though, and it's nice and hot and crispy down there. Probably just the way she likes it. Cassidy, did you get your morning golf game in there, honey? Cassidy with the Cassidy, the country club set. Call up Rosie for a blunt. I'll put the kettle on. If I may ask, hope your father is well and in good health. I've been a little MIA the past. Yeah, he's doing good. He's doing good. He had a slip last Wednesday. He had a slip back in. He sort of backed into the shower and went down on his butt. So he's going to get that checked out today. But we were able to go out, have crab cakes on Saturday night, and then Sunday night we had a nice Italian dinner. I was able to get him out okay. And then last night I had the hard crab experience. I went to a restaurant and I had a few hard crabs, steamed crabs, and a soft crab sandwich. Man, it was delicious. I gotta put that video up. Man, that was good. That was some eating. Yeah, I think he'll do okay. I mean, he's strong. I mean, the big risk when you get older is things like falls. He separated his shoulder about 10 years ago, so he really effectively doesn't have the use of his right arm. He had to retrain to use his left hand. But he's doing pretty good. He's doing pretty good. I got his computer all straightened out. It was all screwed up with crap he couldn't even get online, so he's all good to go now. So it was good to be there. I've been boondocking so many days now I've lost count out here on the road. The destination today, Motown. Just thunderstorms. Yeah, thank you, Andrea. And I'll be seeing you over the next couple days. Yeah, he was very happy to see me. And I think he has another girlfriend out. be his third wife. Nice sleeping at night. Yeah, it's nice sleeping in I had to leave Baltimore, man. I just roasted yesterday. It was 97 degrees, 98. And I mean, it's okay. I was born and raised there. It didn't really, but I couldn't have slept in Baltimore last night. It was too friggin' hot. And I figured I'm coming out to Cumberland anyway. Why not just meet up with, why not just come in, roll into town? If you saw the Murphy channel, I did a little bit of a walking chooch late last night, probably from about 11 p.m. to 12 p.m. in town. Very interesting center for here. Oh yeah, the mountain area here is really very nice. It was like 68 degrees. Hear all the trains ding. Yeah, I'm so dumb. Who else boondocks right next to a rail yard? They're moving shit all night long. Should have stayed in a hotel. There's plenty of good places to sleep in Baltimore. I mean, I know the good, safe places to be, but the heat, you guys got to remember, I don't have any AC or anything like that, so I can probably sleep up to about 85 degrees and still be fairly, I tolerate heat very well. I have to watch the replay. No problem. Long chat with middle sister. No problem at all. Nobody's ever required to be here, Ginger. One of the things I like is that my moderators on the channel are freewheeling. Now you know how when we have a heat wave. Yeah, I hear you. Packing for a few days in Charleston. There you go. I cope with the heat okay. It's not a super big issue for me, but it's, you don't want to be in the equivalent of a Native American sweatbox here. That's for sure. So I'm going to be editing that video, having the crabs, showing you guys how to eat those steamed crabs. Man, they were good. And then yesterday on the stream at Lexington Market, I had the crab cake. That was delicious. So I certainly had my fill of crab here. There's the McDonald's here in Cumberland. I got that. They're nice big morning brew. Oh, I hate those McDonald's coffee. Well, it's beggars can't be choosers. Any port in a storm out here. That's the bottom line. So I got to kind of keep an eye out for. Let's see if Simon's rolling in here. Ooh, you drank it once and threw up. I like Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah, you should meet awesome hookers right down in your area there. Oh, yeah. It's not like Las Vegas hot, Mr. Z. Remember, you get the good job on the truck, right? Mr. Z. Mr. Z. It's not like crispy like Las Vegas, that dry heat. I can't wait to get back. I'm losing my tan. Get out there and get my fat ass on the lounge chair and end the trip. This is day number 23 for the journey. Day number 23. Some nice looking people in this town. Yeah. Are you busy for breakfast? You haven't put anything up on the naughty channel. This is the longest I've gone without being mostly naked on the channel. You know, it's a strange experience for me, you know. Is this Simon here? Might be him. Yeah, gotta make sure. No, I'm not sure. I think he's before. Good morning, sir. Good morning. How are you? Beautiful day today. You're all good.
Oh, yeah. Oh. You have a good day.
Yes, sir. You too. And who pulled up behind me? I don't think it's Simon. I'm not sure. Yeah, it is. We've got YouTube royalty. Here he is. You gonna be able to get in there, okay?
Yeah, I'll probably have to pop off today.
That's all right. Just be here for 5 minutes or so. Get yourself all settled. I got the rock star here with
have
me.
To pop off Monday.
I got the rock star with me today. She's lovely. Your wife?
Yes.
Yeah, she's very lovely. Very lovely. We'll spare her being on cam. We'll protect her.
Till lunch.
There we go. Well, there we go.
Hey,
there
people.
he is. The rock star is
Peace
in the
out.
house. Say hi to Simon there. Woohoo! Simon is here. The beautiful town of Cumberland, Maryland.
Simon Hearts. I can't tell who's saying it.
Yeah. Nicole is in here. Andrea, Ginger,
all my favorites.
All the usual suspects. Mr. Z is in the chat.
Hey, Mr. Z.
Mr. Z, how you doing? So, the story was that he knew I was in Baltimore, and we had kind of talked, and he's like, "Oh, you don't have to stop by Cumberland because you know, the other highway would have gone up north of Pittsburgh and gone up there." And I said, "Man, I'm not missing you for anything." Popping by over there. Because, you know, when we were in Vegas, I always felt it wasn't a limousine ride. It was the fact that you wanted to do some Choochin and stuff around. And I would have loved to have done that. And I always felt I kind of disappointed
No,
you in that regard.
You didn't disappoint me.
So I knew when I was coming out, I knew I was absolutely going to come out here and spend some time. So what's the plan? You live in a beautiful place here, Cumberland, Maryland. You're a little mountain valley town. Railroad, obviously, this was noisy
Goes
bastard over
straight
here all
through.
day. Yep.
I live on the other side of the tracks.
Okay.
On this side of the tracks.
The good side.
What? No. Unfortunately,
See, fellow Choocher there, man. We got a lot in common, right?
when I bought the house, it was you know, homeowners, everyone owned their own home.
Mm-hmm.
People died, the taxes went up, they decided to sell, and with 4 different prisons in the area now.
Yay, the prison industrial complex.
It packed
right?
a lot of Baltimore people in. It's,
Yeah,
unfortunately,
lucky for you, you know.
They don't take care of their
Couldn't be
sidewalks,
Pittsburgh
nothing.
people, right?
Nothing.
Yeah, it's Baltimore, man. It's the way we were born and raised. And there's no such thing as a bad weed, you know, and a bad seed. So were you born and raised in Cumberland, or are you
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. I was raised in Rawlings, and my parents split up. Yeah, just basically here my whole life in different areas from Old Town. My father's family's from Old Town.
Okay, that's really lovely down there at Baltimore Street down there. It's a really cool little plaza that they have down there. So, yeah, is Cumberland on the rise, full, or is it stable?
It's deteriorating. They're tearing up what you walked down last night, what you chooched down last night. They're going to tear up those bricks.
Oh.
Yeah, they're going to tear up those bricks. It's, I think it's like a $5 million plan. They're going to reopen Baltimore Street like it used to be back in the 40s and 50s.
You mean they just have a road go through?
They're going to have a one-way road with a bike lane, and then they're going to have little bistros and stuff set, you know, so you can sit outside the restaurants and eat and watch the cars go by, of course.
You know, once you let Baltimore in, everything goes to shit.
But something's cooking because they're doing all this construction, and there was a big mess with the city, and they bought up a whole project of houses and they tore them down, and then they sold that property, the Owen Mills property, for little of what it cost them to do. And they had people that was going to already obligated, but 2 of them backed out.
Okay.
Developers, that's it.
Rail looks big out here. Railroading, pretty big here.
Oh yeah.
Got a big, looks like a big switching yard over here.
It is down there across the tracks, the CX.
What else do people do? What are the other prison industry? I'm sure that.
Yeah, we have a maximum.
Baltimore keeps you well fed with.
And we have minimal, and then we have a federal prison, and then we have a huge county prison.
You got a huge county. Baltimore keeps you well fed with.
CBiz, we have 3 different industrial parks.
Okay.
But they're nothing like they used to be back when we was the second. We got it known as the Queen City because of industrial purposes. We had the Kelly Springfield. We had PPG.
Yeah, you had quite a bit of industry.
2 different breweries.
Yeah. Now it's just, I guess, medical is
that's
big
it.
thing out here.
There's jobs in the medical field and, of course, IT departments down at CBiz. And
I was downtown and I was surprised walking Baltimore Street that you have a couple of brokers down there. You have RBC Financial Management. You got Edward Jones. There's quite a few stock. There must still be a little bit of money down there.
Yeah, there is.
So.
I got my one daughter. She works out at well, I would say.
Yeah, yeah.
But anyway, she's got a real good job. It's with the government.
Okay.
But,
that's good.
and then we got the ballistics still.
Good morning, Alla. We're Choochin this morning with Simon here. Handsome Simon. Doesn't he look like he should be a DJ?
Hey.
Tell everybody, hey. He looks like he should be a DJ. So he's graciously agreed, his lovely wife here, to kind of chooch around a little bit today and see a couple things. So I'm very excited about that. He's one of the nicest guys I've ever met on
Love my Rosie.
Missy Jenn, good friend of Missy Jenn's too, and enjoys following Missy Jenn. always upbeat. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if you and I think we manage to stay pretty upbeat about YouTube and stuff because it's easy to slip into the drama sphere and do all that. So, but it can be a fun place too, especially meeting people.
Island purple or gray, whatever you want to call it. Just stay on the island yourself.
There you go. Stay
Don't get be judged by what comes out of your mouth and not the people that come around. Around.
That was my philosophy for 2019 when I began. I don't give a what comes out of Elvis's mouth, what comes out of anybody else's mouth. Hey man, you own it, not me. It's your problem, not mine. So bring Simon and his wife back to Vegas. I would so love to get him back in Vegas again. Would be phenomenal and really step it up and go Choochin with him would be unbelievable.
I would love to experience
I would share
Vegas.
a limousine with this man any day.
Oh, the limousine.
The week. Limousine gate, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't want to be rude. His lovely wife is here. She's kind enough to indulge, allowing me to pop Simon on the morning chooch here. I'm going to snap a quick picture. I'm going to put that on for this morning, but he's all that and then some. He's just a fantastic guy. And we'll see you guys be doing some chooching today and getting a little bit of video and live streaming here and there. So, yeah, with that, I'm going to close out the stream this morning. Simon, give him a big woo.
Woo, baby. So I can't do the woo. But woo.
All right, everybody, more content to come. Rosie eating hard crabs in Baltimore, steamed crabs, delicious.
How were they?
Oh,
Good?
they were good. Man.
Yeah.
They were good. I had a soft crab sandwich, and I had a few of those crabs, man. It was like I was in high cotton, man. I was so happy. Anyway, guys, love you guys. Thank you for being on the stream. This afternoon will be Detroit Motown bound. Thank you, Simon. So wonderful to see you. Let's get to Choochin, okay?
All right.
Go.
Adios.
Let me snap